Turkish automaker Tofaş halted production at its main factory on Monday, as a protest against working conditions intensified and threatened to embarrass President Recep Tayyip Erdoğan and the ruling Justice and Development Party, AK Party, weeks before the parliamentary election. Erdoğan and the socially conservative, pro-business party he founded are widely credited with guiding Turkey through years of rapid expansion. But that reputation may be coming unstuck as growth slows and unemployment remains above 11%. The protests started on Thursday at Turkey's largest car factory, a plant in the northwestern city of Bursa run by Oyak Renault, a joint venture between France's Renault and the Turkish Army Pension Fund. On Friday it spread to the neighboring Tofaş plant. Tofaş, owned by Italy's Fiat and local conglomerate Koç Holding, said it had halted production until the labor action was resolved, adding that it did not expect the stoppage to affect sales. Together the two automakers account for more than 40% of Turkey's annual car output, according to industry data. Union officials have said the actions amount to protests, but stopped short of formally declaring strikes. An Oyak Renault spokesman, who asked not to be identified by name, told Reuters late on Sunday that the protest had reached a point where it posed a serious danger to the auto sector. He said talks on resolving the dispute continued between the Turkish Metal Industries Employers Association and manufacturers in the sector. It also highlights what critics call one of the contradictions of Turkey's economic progress, that years of rapid growth have not been accompanied by a significant improvement in working conditions. Around 40% of Turkish employees work 50 or more hours a week, the highest among the more than 30 countries in the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD. An improvement in working conditions is necessary for Turkey to move toward a more European-style society, said Halil Karavili, an academic and the managing editor of the Turkey Analyst. Turkey is second only to China when it comes to work-related accidents. You have an environment where businesses also have to make concessions to labor. For years the Islamist-rooted AK party have stayed in power thanks to the backing of the pious working classes, who feel they were shut out of society under decades of secular rule. Erdoğan is hoping for a sweeping victory for the AK party in the June 7 election, to give it enough votes to push through a constitutional change and hand him broad executive powers. Shares in Tofaş fell more than 4% in early trade in Istanbul. By 11:15 GMT they were down 1.4%. Workers from automaker Mako latest to strike. Following major strikes at the Renault and Tofaş automotive plants, workers at the Mako auto factory have followed suit as of Monday morning, according to news reports. Around 800 of the 1,070 Mako factory workers assembled outside the plant at 8 a.m., while an additional 120 remained inside the factory, refusing to exit. Production stopped while workers from Valeo and Delphi factories joined the workers in solidarity. We have three demands. We want an agreement equal to the one automaker Bosch drafted in December of 2014. We do not want to see any of our co-workers losing their jobs as a result of the strike, and we do not want the Metal Workers Trade Union of Turkey, Turk Metal, to have a presence here, said Mako worker Serdar Mazlum, speaking to the Sahan news agency. Visiting the protesters in front of the Tofaş and Renault factories on Friday and Saturday, main opposition Republican People's Party, CHP, deputies Sina Kaili and Mahmut Tanal offered their support to the workers. Tanal said, the workers' union reached a deal with the employers and the employees suffered in the end. The union abuses its duty and rights. In the case of misconduct, the contracts the union signed with the employees become null and void. Unions have long been a source of debate in Turkey, with the management of authorized unions failing to protect workers' rights and mostly backing the government and companies. As a result, workers often opt out of being a union member, exposing them to abuse by their employers.